Shake to all, because my name is Nook, and today I'm doing more of this talking about things and stuff video series thing. As you can tell, I got shaders. Actually, a lot less hard than you'd think to run. I get a pretty steady frame rate. It might dip a little bit there and there, but there and there. Good job. But for most part, it will stay pretty smooth, which is nice. And it looks really nice. But now I just wanted to do a talking video, and if you haven't been here for a while, basically I make these videos where I just talk to you guys and play Minecraft. Now I don't play Minecraft a whole lot. I usually only play it for certain things. Just because it's kind of getting boring at this point. I've played it so much that I don't know, it's just boring, like I said. Um, and yeah, I just talked to you guys in this. I know I've just explained that, but yeah, I'm just trying to get that point across. Um, so this video, I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. I usually just go on a rant for about 15 to 20 minutes, and that's what I'm going to do for this episode. Um, so let me first actually take a sip of water. I know what I do want to start off on is I don't know if I talked about this in other episodes. I don't really remember, but I want to talk about me overthinking about things. Um, so as many of you know, I do overthink things a lot. I really do. I'm a bit too conscious about some things, and um, some of those things will basically ruin a video for me. Basically, some things like, I don't know, uh, I don't know. It's just very specific things that really bother me when something happens in a video. Something like, let's say I do something really weird that I'm like, why did I do that? That's so stupid of me. Or I don't know, like the lighting's bad or something that hasn't stopped me before, but sometimes now I'm like, I don't know, the lighting's really bad and it just doesn't look good enough, you know. And I just make um, these little stupid reasons to not upload the video, and that usually makes me not upload the video. Um, in the long term, that's bad because I feel like a lot of people would probably watch them. I just overthink it, and I think that people will criticize me on this or something like that. Even though no one's really criticized me about lighting in the past. I mean, people have said that to me that like maybe you should try doing different lighting things, but they've never really been mean about it, and so I shouldn't really worry about it. But I do. I really do. And it's not entirely a bad thing, but it does ruin a lot of videos because I just don't I just overthink them. um, and this also goes into like just something going wrong in while I record a video. Like say somebody comes home and I didn't think they were coming home, and so I don't really want to do like a whole video after because that'd be kind of weird them just hearing me talking and all that. I mean, everybody in my house knows that I do YouTube and all that, but it's just I've never done a video in front of anybody in this house, so it's like it's a little bit weird, and they've never watched a video of mine. They just know I do it. Um, but so it's kind of awkward around them. But I mean, around some people I'd be okay with, but some people are just like they don't really know, like they don't really they haven't experienced it yet. They haven't seen my videos, so they don't really get it, you know. But that's one thing I also don't like is when just something happens and it just goes completely wrong and I can't upload the video anymore. Um, so this is another thing that kind of annoys me a little bit. It doesn't really annoy me that much. So if you're one of my friends, don't worry about this. Um, this doesn't really have to do with videos, but it's like don't take any offense to this. If you've done this before, I completely understand. It just I don't know. Sometimes it just bugs me. It's when like sometimes when you're talking to a friend or something on Skype or something else, and then they just have to go get some food or something. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll be like 10, maybe just like 10 minutes, all right? And then and most of the time when this happens, they will be on time and I don't have to, leave because I actually have to do stuff. Um, but occasionally they take like 10, 15 minutes, and I just I usually just leave. Well, I mean, I usually leave after 10 to 15 minutes. Not 10, usually it's mostly 15 minutes when I leave, because I do need to make videos most of the time when I can talk to people. So, that is a kind of a problem. It's more of my fault, really, because, I don't have proper time and all that. But, that is something that kind of annoys me sometimes. I don't know, it's not really that annoying, though. Let's see, what else could I talk about? Oh, this is something that really annoys me. So, if you've noticed in my videos before, sometimes my microphone makes this really weird, loud, like beeping and weird just noises. It's kind of just like noise. It's hard to explain. And it's just really loud and obnoxious, and I can't really get rid of it. You just have to wait it out. And sometimes this happens during videos, like my microphone just starts making this weird noise. Obviously, it doesn't project it to me. It's just when it's recording it, it'll like record that sound. Um, so I don't know when it's happening, unless I'm oh my gosh, monitoring the sound, which I usually don't. I don't usually look over at the sound bar. That's over on my recording software, so I can't really tell most of the time. Also, if you couldn't tell, I'm a little bit sick. Thanks for coming to school while you're sick. That's real nice of you. Um, and so, even though I was going to school when I was sick, but you know what I mean. They started it. But so yeah, it's kind of annoying when that happens. Like, cause I can't really upload it. I used to at least. Because I didn't really notice it because I didn't really watch through my videos that much. Now I do completely, so I don't usually have that. If it is in there, I usually try to cut out as much as I can. Um, but it only happens for like 10 seconds most of the time, so it's not that bad usually. And like I said just a little bit ago, I am sick. I am just sick, and I've been recording videos all day that have happened of one of those things that I said earlier, along the lines of it just not turning out right or something like that. And so my voice is literally dead because I've recorded maybe 5 20-minute video or 20-minute long videos because it's early day today from school. So I got out early, and it's so hard to actually record and get it right the first time. Um, I did record mostly different videos, but they just didn't turn out right. Dang, that's beautiful, man. So if I sound a bit raspy, it's just because I'm sick and I've tried videos for the last 3 hours. That is. So very very long time. Uh, let's have to wait till nighttime. Like I said, I don't really play Minecraft much anymore. Um, just not that much anymore. But it is a bit cooler with with all this lighting and stuff. That's cool. But let's see, what else could I talk about? Um, hmm, I have no idea. Like I've talked about a lot that I wanted to talk about in this episode, but you know, let's see here. I guess I could talk about me like my channel in general and how I feel about it. I guess. I know it's kind of a boring topic, but I mean, it's better than being like, oh, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. So yeah. So basically, if you don't know, I started back 2014. Um, Not 2014. I don't know why I said 2014. But in 2014 I made this channel, but I didn't upload to it. Um, but 2015 in March was my first upload. Well, I actually first uploaded in February, but my very first video that I kept was was the 1st of March. So we had our 1 year anniversary not very long ago, but yeah, I uploaded then, and at that point I was a 7th grader, a good old Sevy, and so I was quite a bit younger. If you don't know now, I'm in 9th grade, which is a freshman. If you're from the Europe, that means I'm just first year of high school. I don't think they have the same terms and stuff. I don't know if you're from Europe and you have the same terms as freshmen and all that. If you don't, then please tell me what they are. I actually am interested in that. But basically, the wow, I couldn't even talk there. I made videos and all my friends knew about it, and it was kind of cool. And more people in my school actually started figuring it out. It's at a very slow pace at this point, but a lot of people from school actually know about my channel now, which I don't particularly like. It's fine if you watch my channel, though I don't care. It just adds to my monthly payments, but I'll get paid that much if you don't know. But I basically started doing pretty consistent videos. They were really bad, and most of them were actually Minecraft. But a lot of them were Battlefield. They're all on my PlayStation 4, and I thought it was pretty fun. I do really think it's fun, especially now that I can make higher quality videos and all that. But let me start talking about like me actually growing at the, I wouldn't say fast pace, because there is some YouTubers that have grown way faster than me in the same amount of time. But you know, like Drew Eon, me and him uploaded right around the same time actually, like for our first upload. His first like 4 uploads got like over 50,000 views, so you know, he kind of got that boost. He also got a very minor shout out from Cult of Mush. At this point, it's more of a joke that me and him joke about, where it's like, oh yeah, you're just big because you got a shout out from Cult of Mush, but really back then he only had about like 20,000, 15,000 subs. So Cult of Mush is a tech YouTuber. If you don't know, you can look him up. But yeah, basically just featured his setup on one of his series, and he gained maybe like, I don't know, like 30 subs from that. So it wasn't very substantial, but you know, he has now like 2,000 subs, and I obviously we started at the same time, but his videos are a little bit higher quality because he actually knows how to do a lot of stuff compared to me. But sorry if I sniffle in this video. Like I said, I'm completely sick. So let's see. So what I mean by that is I feel like I did kind of grow pretty good for what I made and for what I had to use. Basically, if you don't know, like I said, started on a PlayStation 4 and a very crappy computer. I edited the videos on the PlayStation 4. Most of the time, I didn't even edit them. I just recorded for 15 minutes, and then I would just upload it to YouTube. So that was how I did it, and it was very crude of me to do that, because I put no effort into my videos back then. I do a lot more now. A lot of effort. Oh, okay, I think there's a zombie spawner down here. I forgot about this new 10.0 system. Or not 10.0. You know what I mean. Actually, yeah, it is 10.8.0. Ah! Ow. 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 That hurts a little. That hurts a little. Okay. But yeah, basically, what is all this crap, dude? It's like a weird lighting effect. Oh, okay, it's water. But, like I was saying, I didn't put any time into my videos, and wow, my foot is really dead now. I feel like I grew pretty well for what I did, and for how bad my videos were, and they still are. But you know, I also my whole reasoning to going up to this is just to thank you guys on how much I've grown in the last year, and especially in the last like month, because I went from 50 subs, which was like 3 months ago, and it just basically skyrocketed up to almost 70 now, and that's awesome. It's the fastest my channel has ever grown, so I really do have to thank you guys. Now, all YouTubers, basically all YouTubers that I hear talking about this, is they say that your first 100 is the hardest, and I do completely agree with this. Even though, I mean, I have no idea how fast I'm gonna grow after I hit 100 subs, but I do know that it will most likely be faster because I'll be more well known. I mean, not as well. What I mean by this is I'll be more known than I am right now, obviously. And I feel like as I get more subscribers and views, I get more recognition. So I do feel like it'll be true up until all that. But I don't want to die. I don't know why I'm trying to kill myself right now, man. I mean, it's pretty obvious I want to kill myself, but I need to cook some food real quick. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. All right. So I really just wanted to bring that up. That I'm really thankful of you guys to help me reach almost 70 subs now. I'm at 67 subs right now. I'm gonna do a 69 subscriber special because that's real funny. But yeah, that'll be really cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do for it actually. I've had some ideas, but it's kind of hard to do some of them. But you guys will see when it comes out. Let's see. We're doing that. Okay, I actually need 2 more. Let's see, what else could I talk about? Okay, this is one thing that actually really annoys me, okay? So, here I am, okay? I come from school, and no one's home, okay? It's a good circumstance in most things, everything, really. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna record some videos. It's gonna be all good and stuff. And I'm like, all right, let's do a video with Facecam. So I get my camera and I get my tripod and I set up the tripod, put everything like that, get a lamp so I can have better lighting. And then I turned on my camera and I'm like, I was like, all right, so let me check the battery levels, and it's at 1. And it's like at 1 bar. And on a camera, when it goes really low on battery, it won't record video or take pictures or anything. So, I do all that effort, and then it's completely dead, and that really annoys me sometimes when I'm just wanting to make a Facecam video. So that's why sometimes I don't have Facecam videos, and it's completely my fault. Like it is my fault, but to a certain extent, I mean, we should have better battery life. My camera actually has pretty bad battery life. I'm sure all cameras really have pretty much the similar battery life, but mine can take, I don't know, maybe like 40 minutes of video before it dies. Actually, it's more like 60 minutes. More. It's more like an hour and 20 minutes before it dies. I don't know. I never tested it, but it does die pretty quick. So I don't know. It is kind of annoying having to charge it so much. Beautiful. Shaders is really amazing. If you can run shaders, I would definitely try it at least. I mean, if you don't have a dedicated graphics card, it's not going to do well. Even if you have a really bad dedicated graphics card, it's not going to do it. But I would definitely recommend a newer graphics card if you're going to do any of this shader stuff. I have an R9 380 2 gig version, if you're wondering. Good graphics card. I'm going to upgrade soon. Well, not soon, but in the next year or so. And I really want to talk about, also, I know this is going to be a little bit longer of a talking about stuff and things video, but I want to talk about what I think where I'll be in a year. What I mean by that is like the end of next year, so quite a while from now. First of all, I think I will be at 100 subs. I don't think I'll get to 100 subs this year, but that was my goal for the end of this year. I said it because it's like shoot for the moon and you'll end in the stars, and that's kind of what my goal was. Is that I would want to, even though I just realized this. That whole saying doesn't make sense because the stars are very far away. If they were close to us, that'd be really bad. But that's a different topic for a different video. But yeah, my whole goal was to shoot for the moon, and what? Shoot for the stars and end up at the moon. That's the new version. Okay, shoot for the stars and end up in the moon. um, so basically, I wanted to get that, but I wasn't dead set that I would make it. Even though I've made a lot of growth in the last little bit, I only have like 3 more months. 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay, yeah. I guess I had to count that on my fingers. Okay, I'm a smart cookie. Alright. So, yeah. I only have 3 more months, and that's to grow. That's to grow 30 more subs. So, I mean, if I grew 10 subs each month, which would be pretty hard, quite honestly, which is sad, but it's just true. You know, I have to be brutally honest that it'd be really hard to grow 10 subs in 3 months, or I mean 10 subs each month for 3 months. Like that's pretty hard. I mean, I could see it maybe 1 month actually. If I combine 30 days, like the last 30 days, I've grown about 8 almost, probably 7 actually. I don't actually remember, but probably around 7. Oh wow, I actually just died. But probably around like 7 subs in the last 30 days. So, I mean, kind of close, but I don't see it happening. But by the end of the year, next year, I will definitely be at 100 subs. If I'm not, then I'll be completely wrong and I'll feel bad about it. But I don't know what else to talk about in this video. Well, I do. I actually do kind of have some topics, but I'm not going to talk about it because they were kind of running out of time and I died and I don't want to redo everything. So, if you like this video and you want more of these types of videos, I'll probably make one at least every month or something. I have no idea. Yeah. If you liked it, give it a like and a comment. I'll see you guys in the next video.